Welcome back to the line change. In this video, we're going to be discussing a potential reunion for the Vancouver Canucks with a former player. And this article is available on Canucks Daily. I'll once again leave a link to the article in the description down below so you guys can take a read for yourselves. But we're going to go over it. I don't know how reliable this source is, but it doesn't hurt to talk about it and discuss it. So the title of this article is Major Development in Ex-Captain Bo Horvat Potentially Returning to the Vancouver Canucks this offseason. Now, just let that process for a second here. Ex-Captain Bo Horvat coming back to Vancouver. I don't mind the idea of that. It would fill the Canucks' center void left by JT Miller. Bo Horvat was a fan favorite, and I don't know, let's dive right into this article and see what's going on here. The article says here, there's a strong development that indicates the Vancouver Canucks are looking to reacquire former captain Bo Horvat from the New York Islanders due to the limited forward market. The article goes on to state this 2025 trade deadline for general manager Patrick Allvin and the Vancouver Canucks was a huge opportunity to upgrade their team and even find a suitable replacement for Brock Boeser, whose departure is reportedly imminent. But as we all know, Allvin chose to do nothing, even getting ranked as having the worst performance of any general manager in the NHL during the 2025 deadline. Talks about the Canucks looking to reacquire Bo Horvat. Says here, there are a ton of pending UFAs that the Canucks can go for, but none that seem to replace Brock Boeser the way they would want, which is clear with the lack of moves they made at the deadline. That being said, they want someone who knows will want to be in Vancouver long term for a good deal, which all reports point to former captain Bo Horvat. There are not a ton of teams looking to trade away their centers, but the Islanders, and listen to this, the Islanders have expressed their interest in hearing offers from NHL clubs for Horvat already this season. With his strong connection and history in Vancouver, Allvin would gladly pay the $8 million AAV contract of Horvat instead of giving it to Boeser, who has proven to be a way less consistent forward all around. It goes on to show a quote from Sammy Nutsack. Patty Allvin said he will be addressing the middle this summer with Norris and Cousins off the market. I cannot think of a team willing to sell a center iceman besides the New York Islanders. They're looking like they're heading into a rebuild. Will Bo Horvat once again be a Canuck? The article goes on to state the main aspect to this deal potentially getting done is due to the former captain having a full no-move clause, in which a trade would require his consent. Knowing Boeser and his feelings towards the Canucks, it would not be surprising if he chose to waive his no-move to be able to rejoin the team. Or it says Boeser. I don't know why. I'm assuming that it's a typo and they actually meant Horvat if he chose to waive his no-move to be able to rejoin the team that originally drafted him. So there's that article. Once again, take it with a grain of salt. But what do you guys think? Do you guys like the idea of the Canucks possibly going out and reacquiring Bo Horvat, the same Bo Horvat that they traded to the Islanders and got Philip Hronek out of? Essentially, obviously not from the Islanders. They used the draft pick that they got for Horvat essentially to acquire Philip Hronek. I do like the possibility of Bo Horvat once again being a Vancouver Canuck, but for my own personal reasons, I have a couple Bo Horvat jerseys that have been collecting dust that I don't really wear anymore because, he's no longer a Canuck. So that would essentially definitely make me very happy if the Canucks were to reacquire him. Obviously, he'd be locked up long term as he signed that long-term deal after the trade to the Islanders a couple of seasons ago. And everyone loved Bo when he was here. And he's, we no longer have JT Miller. There was speculation that there was some sort of rift between Bo Horvat and JT Miller as well. And that might have been why the Canucks traded Bo Horvat, because they decided to choose Miller over Bo. And now 2 seasons later, they don't have either one of them anymore. I also do think that Bo Horvat would be welcomed back into the locker room by the likes of EP40 and Quinn Hughes. Probably it might even help the Canucks re-sign Quinn Hughes. Bringing back a guy like Bo Horvat would definitely bring up the vibes in the locker room. And the question is this even plausible for the Canucks to do? But seems like the Islanders are looking to shop Bo Horvat despite signing him to that long-term deal. Let me know in the comment section down below what you guys think about a potential reunion between the Canucks and their former captain, Bo Horvat. And would you like to see him once again become a Vancouver Canuck? Have a second stint with the team that originally drafted him. Obviously, Horvat's done well with the Islanders. Islanders obviously are not a playoff team. They've had Matthew Barzal has been on the shelf for majority of the season, so they've been missing him, and Horvat's really had to step in to a top line role. Obviously, the Islanders also ended up trading Brock Nelson at the deadline, so they lost that center. So Horvat's essentially their top center right now, with the injury to Barzal and then losing Nelson at the deadline. So it's interesting to hear that the Islanders have made it known to teams that they're willing to listen to offers on Bo Horvat. So once again, let me know in the comment section down below what you guys think of this. Does it appeal to you? Do you have any hard feelings towards Bo Horvat and that now infamous "I'll tell you that for free" comment that he made after the trade? I know that rubbed a lot of people the wrong way. Guilty as charged, myself included. I didn't like that quote, but I'm not holding that against Bo anymore. And yeah, that's going to do it for this video. Go ahead. If you like this video, go ahead and hit that like button. If you're not subscribed to The Line Change, go ahead and subscribe. Not only do you keep up to date on all your Canucks content on this channel, but you also really help out the channel as well. Follow us on all social media platforms, on Twitter, Facebook, Instagram. You can find the link to all those social media, to all our media pages in the description down below. And as always, I'll see you guys in the next video.